Welcome to the Ever After cast, brought to you by Ever After Holidays. We're your hosts, Matty.
And I'm Laura.
Here to share magical adventures and unforgettable memories from Disney, Universal and beyond, together with our special guests.
Please note, all views and stories shared are personal to ourselves and our guests and may not reflect current park or destination operations.
So sit back, relax and let's begin today's adventure. Hi everybody and welcome to episode 7 of series 2. We're over halfway through series 2 now.
I know.
And this episode is all about Disney dining plans.
Yes.
And I think it's a really, really good time to do this because obviously it's coming up towards the springtime and
Where potential offers might be coming in.
May come out and we need to speak about that. But I think in this episode, what we'll talk about, because a lot of people who have never been before don't really understand the dining plans and what's included.
Yeah, what offers, what it is in general.
Exactly what you get. And obviously it is slightly different to obviously pre-COVID as well.
Yeah.
Because once COVID came along, they did discontinue the dining plans, but then when they came back, they did change them. So we're also going to tackle some myths about the dining plans
And
as well.
talk Disney food, which is always
Food.
Specialist subject.
and those of you listening won't be able to see, but I'm wearing a shirt which has got
so cool.
Mickey waffles and
churros, Mickey premium bars,
the little cupcakes, Mickey cupcakes, the
toffee apple, all the snacks.
All the snacks. And Laura's got some Loungefly,
little popcornies.
Popcorn. They've actually got the Mickey Mouse balloon. Do you know the popcorn buckets that look like the balloons? The bar's actually got the popcorn buckets on that look like the balloons.
Cute.
And then inside your ears it's got little bits of popcorn.
Yeah, you might be able to. No, I can't hear it.
I wonder if it's real.
I want to try it.
So, yes, the Disney dining plans. So I think the first thing to start off with is just explaining the two different plans.
Okay.
Because there's only two now. There used to be 3.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
So the first one you've got is the quick service dining plan.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to let everybody know what's included in that.
Yeah, so when we say quick service, if you really are like completely like what you're talking about, what is going, think of like a grab and go food area. But again, I say this in every single podcast, not burgers, not just, don't think just burgers, hot dogs and nuggets, that kind of thing. Anywhere where you don't basically have somebody coming to your table and taking your order and doing that. You're going up to a counter. Yeah. So fast service like that, counter. But again, there's so many like places in Disney World that have different cuisines and say really, really amazing food. But the quick service dining plan. So do you want me to go through what you get on the quick service dining plan? So if you had the quick service dining plan, you would get 2 quick service credits. So that's going to be 2 quick service meals per person per night. You'd also get 1 snack per day, per person, per night. You'd also will get your refillable mug as well at the hotel, and we'll go into a bit of detail with that in a second. But so with your meal though, if you go in somewhere, you get the meal, and this will be explained. You kind of, again, asking the cast members there, or usually on the app, you can have a look at what's included. You can narrow it down and see what's included with the quick service dining plan. But in that meal, you either get an alcoholic drink or a non-alcoholic drink. So if you're over 21, you like a drink, want a drink with, it's probably better value, but you'll get whatever's on their menu. So it could be a bottle of beer or a glass of wine or a cocktail. Sometimes you do get that alcoholic drink included as well. So that's a really good way of bumping up that, getting better value for your money. But don't think that you have to obviously drink if you're not a big drinker either, but you do get a drink included in that meal too.
Yeah. So with a quick service dining plan as well, just to make everyone clear, those of you who haven't been after COVID, that you might have been prior to COVID, the quick service dining plan used to have 2 snacks a night.
I've done it where it was, was it just 2? Was the full dining 3?
No, I think it was still 2 prior to COVID.
Right.
But the quick service dining plan used to be 2 snacks included. It's 1 now. And it's, like you said, the 2 quick service meals per night. And that's another thing as well, it's not per day. So if you're on a 14-night stay at Disney World and you're having the quick service dining plan, you're not getting, 15 days worth of quick service credits and snacks. You're getting 14 days worth because it's per night of your stay, not per day.
Yeah.
And as well, with the quick service dining plan, you don't have to use it per day.
Yeah.
So let's say, for example, your arrival day at Disney World, you're going to have two quick on the app. It'll say how many you've got in total for the duration of your stay to use, and snack credits as well, and it'll mention your drinks mug. So when you get to your Disney Resort Hotel, if you've got the quick service dining plan, I would always recommend going straight to wherever the food court is in your hotel, get your refillable drinks mug.
Yeah.
Redeem that, because you can use that as much as you want in your hotel for the duration of your stay.
And across all the Disney hotels as well, which is a really good benefit, because there's some, again, people don't realise they can eat outside of their own hotel. They don't realise they can eat in other hotels as well, full table service or quick service. And some of my favourite quick service restaurants are actually in the hotels.
Yeah.
So I take my mug out with me anyway, because it's great to refill at the water stations and things around. But you can use that. You can't use it in the park, but you can use it at other hotels. Yeah. So that's a really good. And so again, you can have that drink, but if you do want a soft drink and you want an alcoholic drink, you've got it both then if you're dining at the hotels.
And so like the first day check-in, so once you've got refillable drinks mug, which obviously as Laura's explained, you can use that in all of the resort hotels across Disney World. Can't use it in the parks, but all the Disney hotels you can.
Yeah.
That first night you're going to have a snack credit and 2 quick service meals. You're probably not going to eat 2 quick service meals each and a snack on your first night. By the time you get there and get to your hotel, you might have 1 quick service meal, but that then means the next day you've got an extra quick service meal credit and you've got an extra snack credit. Yeah. So you don't have to use all.
Yeah, they're not going to expire on that day if you don't use them that day.
They're not going to.
Can it roll over? So say the day you check out. I know you can use your mug till maybe midday. There's definitely a time on your mug, but could you not to use one for a breakfast, or do they?
When you redeem your mug, it tells you the time and the date that it expires. But with the day you're checking out is the last day you can use your credits.
Okay, so you could go and have a breakfast on your last day and use that, because because that, to be fair, I used it. So you've done it obviously more recently and probably more. I've only ever done the full dining plan. Then it was the COVID times and we did the voucher credit, and then I'm actually doing the quick service dining plan for the first time coming up in February. Or the time this is airing, I'll probably be there doing it. So being and come back. So. So I'm kind of learning a little bit along the way as well with it. But I remember back in the day, you used to have because you used to get more snack credits. You'd have all these snack credits at the end and you'd go and buy like sweets and stuff to take home with you. So I remember doing that on the last day. Yeah.
That's kind of like something that used to happen. But we'll talk about some of the myths that are no longer the things that you can't do anymore towards the end. But that's, in a nutshell, that's the quick service dining plan and what's included.
But people do ask with the quick service, is it better to use it for breakfast, lunch, dinner? I mean, it completely depends on how your eating habits are, what your family's like. You get more bang for your buck if you do lunch or dinner than breakfast, I think, because the breakfast can be it can be just like a bowl of tater tots, or it can be like a Mickey waffle and some eggs and a sausage. The breakfast items are going to be smaller. So what I like to do is use my snack credit sometimes for maybe like a pastry or a muffin or something like that in the morning. And then, or sometimes even pay out of pocket really for that and keep the snack for something. You can.
Even like a family of 4, because the portions are quite big.
Yeah.
If your children don't eat a lot, just get 1 quick service meal for your children to share, and then you've still got another quick service credit there to use somewhere else.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I usually do, because I don't like wasting quick service credits on breakfast at all, because the value of it is worth more than breakfast. So I usually take a load of snack, like breakfast bars and things in my suitcase, and I'll have them. I mean, I'm not a big breakfast person anyway.
Yeah, I need to have some. As soon as I wake up, I have in the room. I usually have either a bit of leftover Gideon's cookie, or I'll have a breakfast bar and I'll make a coffee in the room, and then I'll go out and then maybe grab, because by the time you get to Starbucks in the park, I probably have done it a few times, but I have to have, it takes probably an hour between getting up and like getting ready and getting to a Starbucks in a park and then queuing in that queue. You're talking at least an hour, so I know I need something first thing. But like you say, don't waste it on the breakfast.
I don't waste it on breakfast. The only time I'd ever use it for breakfast is, say, if it's coming to like the last couple of days and I've got like maybe enough quick service credits left from days where I haven't used it. That's when I would do it. But I usually do that for breakfast, and then I usually use my snack credit for, there's either 1 or 2 things I like to do. Either Starbucks, because you can get a venti speciality like coffee or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you can use them in the Starbucks and Joffrey's.
And Joffrey's.
In the park, yeah.
So I like to use it for Starbucks, to be honest with you. And Amaret's Patisserie.
Oh, yeah.
Because the cakes there, like some of them are like $9 and they've still got the Disney Dining Plan logo on.
Yeah.
And that's another thing with a quick service dining plan. It's easy to identify what you can use your snack credits on. Because it's got a little square logo, and it's purple and white, and it says DDP and then a Mickey head.
You'll see it on every menu. You'll see it next to every menu item that's included.
That's included. So it's really easy to work out what you can and can't use your credits on. But we'll talk about restaurants and things to use them in that we would recommend later on in this episode. But the other dining plan they've got is the Disney Dining Plan.
Yeah.
So that one is the only difference really, because you're still getting one quick service credit per day, per night, per person. And you're getting one table service credit per night per person, and then still a snack, and of course your refillable drinks more. But where the big draw for that one is your table service restaurants are like your character dining experiences. So
some will be using 2 credits though, right?
That's the signature restaurant. So there's a difference between them. So like Be Our Guest restaurant signature, Yachtsman Steakhouse's signature. But when you are, before you try, it's always worth with Disney World, and if you've got a dining plan, looking at the Disney World app and the restaurants before, because it will tell you if the dining plans are accepted, and it will also tell you how many credits it uses. And a signature dining experience will use 2 table service credits, which you're not going to have anymore because there's no deluxe dining plan anymore. So you can't use them.
But again, if you've got that one might roll over from the next day if you don't use it that first night. When you get to, then you've got that extra one there for a special meal if you want to do it that way. So there's the app. The first thing I tell anybody is get that app, have a play around with the menus, have a little look, narrow down your what food you like. If you really like American food or certain Italian food, whatever, just narrow it down where you're going to be in the park, and all the menus are on there. All the prices I think are on there as well.
So the prices don't really matter when you've got a dining plan.
It's more so if you're the dining plan police like my dad, it does, because he looks at the menu and looks what's the most expensive. Okay, I can see this double burger is like $26. I'm going to go for that. Like, do you even like what's on that, Dad? No, it's the most expensive one. So no, you don't have to do that. Yeah, you have to look through it, and you can see like what's on the menu, the price, and see if you like to see if you're getting your bang for your buck. But it's free, so it
is free. So
don't stress about that too much.
If you're getting it, if you booked last year for this year and you're getting it for free, you don't really need to stress too much. Just get what you want. So the table service, the Disney Dining Plan. Like I said, if a family really want to do like character dining experiences and things, that is the one you need to do. But the really important thing again is, like you were saying, you need to check the restaurant menus, check that you're gonna like the food. But not only that, if you have the Disney Dining Plan, one other thing that's really important to do, when I'm saying the Disney Dining Plan, not the quick service, the Disney Dining Plan with the table service credit, you've got to make sure that you utilise the 60-day booking window for booking your restaurants.
Yeah, which basically is, so we tell this to everybody who books as well. So you look, just type in 60 days before your check-in day, and that's when the dining's going to open up for you, and it opens up a 10-day window. So if you're checking in on the 1st of September, it's going to open up that whole. So usually, if you're not a hotel guest, you'll be doing it day by day. But it opens up that window so you can. And what I tend to like to do is book one a bit further. But to be fair, I look at what's the most popular, and I say to our customers, like, if you're a bit unsure, come back to us and say, I've got these other bookings I really want to get, and I do, okay, you definitely need to do Space 220 first. I tell people, like, these ones are going to book it first, so do them as quick as you can and go back. I mean, there's ways of playing around with the app, but it's all
worth
on.
Mentioning though as well, though, that if you're staying off site, yes, they can book the restaurant 60 days out to the day, but they can't have a dining plan. They're booking the restaurants and they're going to have to pay cash. Because you cannot have a Disney dining plan if you are not an official Disney hotel. So like we get asked like for Walt Disney World, Swan for example, and Dolphin, it's not a Disney hotel. Whilst it's called like the Disney Swan and Dolphin Hotel, it's not an official Disney owned property, so that you can't have a dining plan there. So the 60-day window, guests in non-Disney hotels can book on the 60-day window. Excuse me. They can't have a dining plan and they have to book day by day. If you've got a Disney Resort hotel and a Disney dining plan or quick service, because if you're a quick service, you can still book your table service restaurants. You just can't pay
Yeah,
cash.
we're doing well, lounges. They're really popular now, so we're not actually going and eating at a sit-down meal, but we want to do like Ogre's Cantina and Beacon Barrel. So we've booked just the
can book them at
lounges.
60
Yeah.
days. And then, like you were saying, you get a 10-day window, and then the additional days, if you're doing 2 weeks or whatever, 21 nights, you have to then go in day by day for those days. But what's really good about that and what benefits a Disney Resort hotel guest for being able to do that with a 10-day window, it's like you were saying, all off-site guests can book the restaurants 60 days to the day. So if you wanted things like Cinderella's Royal Table, or you wanted something really popular like Breakfast at Ahana with Mickey, Hawaiian Mickey and
Stitch
Lilo and
stuff,
Stitch, those types of restaurants that are more popular are less likely to be available at the beginning of your stay. Because if you can imagine, guests arriving, even at Disney Resort hotels, before you have had the opportunity to book some of your first early days before you have.
Yeah.
Because their 60 days was before you with a 10-day window, which is why my best tip for booking the restaurants, working reverse.
Yeah, I've
Any
always done that.
restaurants you really, really want to do and you know they're popular, plan to do them towards the end of your holiday because you're going to have more chance of getting them at the end of your stay than you are at the beginning, because guests arriving before you at Disney hotels have had the chance to book them before you.
Yeah.
That's my best advice.
Definitely, yeah.
But you can also book on there as well, say for example, the Fantasmic dining packages and stuff at Hollywood Studios, and you can use your table service credit and things like that.
That's just one.
And that's just one.
Right.
Yeah. Character dining experiences, the majority of them are one apart from Cinderella's Royal Table. I don't think there is any others that are signature at Walt Disney World for character dining experience, but some of the restaurants are signature and they like 2 credits or you got to pay cash, like California Grill at Contemporary Resort. But the Disney dining plan, I would say as well, the one thing about that, because you've got to book, you've got to plan in advance, you've got to know what parks you're going to be in, because at that 60 days, you need to have researched by that point, because you need to know what day am I going to be in what park, what restaurant is that in, because there's, you might say, you know, if you're non-the-waza, you could say, for example, I don't know, I want to eat at Tusker House at Animal Kingdom, but on your itinerary, you've booked, you're saying you want to be in Magic Kingdom, so you need to know where these restaurants are, which is why you need to plan.
Yeah,
because there's no point in booking Tusker House when you're going to be spending the day in Magic Kingdom, because you're not going to be in Animal Kingdom, and then you've got to think about getting there, and you've got to allow for time to travel.
Oh yeah, definitely between the, that's it. When you've got dining reservation, give yourself, add on an extra half an hour.
I always start travelling to where I need to be an hour before, because you don't know how long the queues, especially
getting
for
in the parks.
you don't know how long the queue's going to be to get in and things like that. But as well, like you were saying, even with a quick service dining plan, quick service credits and the table service credits, you can use them in the Disney Resort hotels. You don't just need to eat in the parks or Disney Springs, where you can use them at Disney Springs at certain venues as well, but in the Disney Resort hotels, you can use them. Like, I always like to go to Grand Floridian, because Gasparilla Grill, that's quick service.
I love Captain Cook's in Polynesian. I love the food in there, yeah, really nice food. Again, you're going to have that Hawaiian-inspired food in there as well, and I love it there. But say, and you get that little bit if you want to look at those like really like fancier hotels around.
It's a good way to have a little look and then have something to eat.
Yeah.
You know, even go to
or have a break, like go across to Wilderness Lodge, or what if you Magic Kingdom, because you might have like finished and you're at the front of the park. You don't want Casey's Corner. You don't want a hot dog. Go across to a.
You could walk down the walkway to Grand Floridian, or get the boat across to Wilderness Lodge, or to Polynesian or Contemporary Resort.
Yeah. Don't think when you're in the park you're stuck in the park. Then you can hop out and have that break. Honestly, when in the summer,
people think I'm just stuck to eating in the park.
Yeah.
You're not.
No.
And some of the hotels have probably got better quick service restaurants than there are in the parks.
Yeah, and they might be quieter as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
as well, like something nice, and this is just, I'm just throwing this out there because I like to do this. I know I said I like to go over to Grand Floridian and I eat Gasparilla Grill, but you could go over on an evening to say you've been in Magic Kingdom all day and you're tired, and you want something to eat, it's real busy in Magic Kingdom, you could either walk or get the monorail or the boat to Grand Floridian, go in there, go to Gasparilla Grill, and then literally outside Gasparilla Grill, you've got the steps with the lagoon overlooking Magic Kingdom. You can see the castle above the trees. You can sit and watch the fireworks from there after you've eaten in Gasparilla Grill and play the music there.
Yeah, yeah.
For
Same as Polynesian as well. If you want to do that, that's kind of any of those there. Yeah. So you don't have to, and then you're not battling back in the crowds of Magic Kingdom. You will then have to, I mean, depending on where you're on the resort, you'd have to then hop back across to get the buses or whatever. There's ways. That's transport. We need a whole episode on transportation.
Oh God, yeah. Disney Transport's the best. It's an attraction in itself.
Yeah.
But the Disney dining plans, so the quick service and the Disney dining plan, you can pay for them. You know, they do normally an offer every spring. Sometimes it's been Disney dining credit, so like to use in restaurants. And then the last 2 years they've done free Disney dining plans.
Which was exciting. That was what we wanted back, wasn't it? That's
really
always
what
been the
everyone
best.
wanted back.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, the value of the dining plans is more than what the credit was that we've had in previous offers. And I think it's just great for families to be able to know that the food's there inclusive, included, and they don't need to worry about additional costs.
I've said this about, I think I said it on a previous podcast about my friend who, it was me and her using the dining plan, and she is a vegetarian, so she doesn't get the best value for money. So I was like, oh, you're not going to hit the best value of you, like get a steak or something compared to like a vegetarian. She's like, I don't care. I just like knowing that it's paid for, because she would go up to a place and go, oh, I don't want that cookie because it's like $6. I won't have it. But no, she knowing that she had those credits, and she was like, I just liked how everything was paid for ahead of time. Or sorry, we paid for that one. Yeah, when you're on about paying for the dining plan. So if it's free, even better. Like if it's included, you don't even have to think about it, and then you can put that money you might have had for food, like what we are doing when we go in February, into merch, into like those alcoholic drinks, obviously, except for when you get it with your meal. We'll do with that, and some special lounges. We're not going to do any sit down menus again, because we've been many a times. We've done those, lucky enough to done those restaurants, and we don't want to be restricted because we're already there for a certain time, restricted to going and sitting down. But there's some restaurants that are absolutely amazing. It's so hard to not go them.
Having the quick service dining plan and having the Disney dining plan are two different holidays to me, because when I have the quick service dining plan, I feel like I don't have to stick to sort of an itinerary as much, because when you've got the Disney dining plan, you've got table service restaurants booked, you kind of like you need to be somewhere at a certain time. And I'm getting to a point where as I'm getting older, where I don't want to be in the park all day. So I might go to Magic Kingdom, but if I've got a restaurant at 5:00 p.m. for Be Our Guest, for example, I might be like not fed up, but I might be like, I need to go chill out for it now. I've had enough today at about 1-2 o'clock. But if I've got that table service restaurant booked at 5, I feel obliged to stay.
Because it's like an effort to go out and back in, isn't it? Yeah. Sometimes. I think the full Disney dining plan works well for people. I mean, I'll say if you love the restaurants, go first timers.
Character.
Yeah. First timers, families, first timers. Again, because you are going to want to do those restaurants, and they are a part of the experience.
It's the best way to see characters.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get that one-on-one interaction, and you're not having to queue to see the characters. So I think for families, it's absolutely brilliant. The Disney dining plan, for me going forward, the quick service is probably better for me.
Yeah.
Personally, but everybody's different, and you learn as time goes on what works best for you and your family. But paying for them, it's still not bad value. I have paid for it in the past, so I know it's all done and paid for, and don't need to worry about it. And I always keep receipts and like check how much I would have spent if I'd have paid cash. I've never not saved money.
Yeah.
The Disney dining plan, the quick service dining plan. That one's roughly for an adult like £49 per person per night, and then for a child about £20 per person per night. So it's quite inexpensive.
Yeah.
And then the Disney dining plan, if you're paying for it, I mean these prices do always change. You're talking about £79-80 per person per night for an adult, and about £25 per person per night for a child, which is relatively inexpensive, because if you are if you're going to pay for a quick service meal and a drink, you're easily going to be looking at like $25 to $30 per person.
Can I just ask you, if you're in table service, what do you get? Is it main and dessert?
You get a I think it's an entree, and I did it not last year, the year before, and it was well, it depends what
It used when I say I did it in 2018, so it's very different for then. I feel like it was like you could get either or
Yeah.
and your entree, but I think it has changed to entree
I
dessert.
think it depends on what restaurant you're in as well. I honestly,
Because buffet, like you could go with one of the buffets, like
£19
or Ohana's, which is a set price with a drink, and obviously that's like family style, all you can eat. So
like
yeah,
Chef
I just didn't know.
As well, like you need to look because some of them are buffets. £1,900 Park Fair is probably one of my favourite ones because it's in the Grand Floridian, but there now they've changed it up and the characters are quite mixed. So it's like Aladdin, Mirabelle, Tiana, but Tiana in her like yellow dress.
Yeah.
And who was the other one? Cinderella.
Oh, that's really good.
So good character.
You only meet Cinderella as a meeting. You don't just meet her in, but you only meet her like you don't meet her as you're eating, do you?
No,
you eat down the things. That's quite cool.
But Cinderella's royal table.
That's the one in the castle.
That's the one in the castle for everybody wanting to know. But just to let you know as well, we'll go on to restaurants in a minute.
Sorry, jumping ahead.
Just let you know, because obviously the Disney dining plans, those booked for 2026 already, will probably have the dining plans for free.
Yeah.
So, and I kid you not, I see on so many forums and Facebook groups and things where people say, it's not really free, you're paying for it, it'll be built in the cost. That's a load of rubbish. I see invoices every single day from hundreds of bookings, and then when it's finished the offer, I see the prices of the hotels at rack rates. When the invoices come through, those dining plans are free.
Yeah.
You're not being paid more.
No,
to have
they
it
don't
included.
add it in to the cost. No,
it is completely free.
Yeah.
So it's a fantastic offer. But if you're still thinking of going this year and you haven't booked, right now, if you book a Disney World holiday with us, I mean, I can't speak for all tour operators because the commercial terms might be different or how they work with Disney, but with us, for example, if you book a Disney holiday for Walt Disney World stay for this year and you pay for the dining plan, only the adults are paying.
Wow.
The kids get it for free.
That's really good.
So again, you can still save money by paying for it going this year.
Yeah.
For next year, 2027, currently you can't even buy a dining plan.
No.
But usually around the springtime, there's an offer that comes out. And I think it's really important to mention that when you book with Ever After Holidays, if you book in advance and an offer comes out and you haven't got it, we have mentioned it in a previous episode, we can let you amend it to include the offer at no admin fee. It's just subject to availability and terms and conditions because there's always like date restrictions and resort room types
available
if they're available, but you can always then move to a different resort if it's not available.
We have ways to help getting it to what you want it as, and again that means you secure your flights and you kind of know what you're doing. It's just adding it in, and usually it's easier for the offer's here, it's no admin fee, would you like it on? And nobody ever says no, because that would be stupid to say.
9 times out of 10 what happens is when Disney do bring out an early booking offer, the customers that have already booked do ring us straight away to look at amending their hotel stay to include any offers, whatever it is.
Yeah. And sometimes people upgrade, so you're in a value, they go, actually, should we upgrade to Coronado Springs, do a moderate? Because again, I don't think we mentioned before, so the value currently for the 2026 free offer that was on, the values would only get, it's not really a dining plan, is it? It's a one quick service meal per person per night. So you don't get a snack, you don't get your refillable mug or anything like that, it's just that one. And then if you were in a moderate, you would get free quick service dining plan. A deluxe hotel, you get free Disney dining plan. So that's how it works. So, but again, you could still stay in Pop Century, you could upgrade.
Yeah, you can pay.
If you love Pop Century and you love that hotel, that works for you. Upgrade to the quick service, even upgrade to the Disney dining plan if you want to.
You don't have to have on the offer. So anyone listening who's booked for this year with us and they have got free dining offer, if you're at a value and you've got free quick service credit, you can ring us and pay to upgrade to the full quick service dining plan or the Disney dining plan.
Because people don't really sometimes know. If you're brand new to it and you're like, I actually don't know what you're on about with this dining plan, and you book something and go, oh, you got free quick service, and then later down the line you've done your research, you go, you know what, we're actually going to eat in 8 restaurants on our trip. Ring us back up and then we'll price it for you. We can add it on. That's no problem.
And as well, what we do at Ever After Holidays is we have a lot of customers that book in advance because they want to get booked in and locked in and paying it off, and there's no offer. And then when an offer comes out, they're none the wiser. They don't even think. They don't. Once they're booked, they're like they kind of just leave it.
Yeah, they think
but
that's
what
it.
we do at Everraft Holidays, every single customer that's booked for the following calendar year, when a booking offer comes out, we contact them to say there is an offer that's available. Do you want to look at amending your holidays and not changing it?
Yeah.
I don't know any other tour operator that does that for their clients.
No.
You don't get two
Emailing
their
you up,
clients saying,
yeah.
look, this offer's available, do you want to look at switching it? It's
Yeah.
a cancel and rebook. So that's just
Yeah, nice
trying
little
to
perk that
explain
we
the
can do,
little
yeah.
perk of booking with Everraft Holidays because it's very personal.
Yeah. We want you to get the best out of it, don't we?
We want you to get the best value out of your holiday. But obviously with the Disney dining plan as well, the restaurant values we were talking about. So just to give you an idea, we said the table service I keep calling it table service dining plan just because in my head that's all I understand what I'm talking about. But the Disney dining plan, which includes one quick service, one table service, and a snack in the mug. It's about £80 if you're paying for it for an adult, £25 roughly for a child. The value of like character dining experiences can be anything from like £60 to £70 a head.
Yeah.
So there's your value.
Sense. Yeah.
There's your value.
Because you get your lunch as well or your breakfast or whatever, with the quick service and the snack. Snacks can go up to $10 each.
Yeah.
And
drinks, like if you want a bottle of Diet Coke or a bottle of water.
Don't use your snack credit on that though.
Do not use
That is a rule. We're putting it out there now. Please don't use your snack credit on a bottle of water or a bottle of Coke or whatever. Please, pay out of pocket for that.
Yeah.
You're allowed to pay out of pocket for that.
Pay out of pocket or use your drink.
Or use your drink, or something like that. But obviously, make sure you're hydrated. But don't save that for something a bit more special.
I've got a little tip though, for I know the obviously. You see this in all the Orlando groups anyway. But it's not like a secret. But you can go to drink stations and ask for ice water. Mm-hmm. A lot of people like to go to. Well, this is the thing. They like to go to Starbucks to get one of the big Starbucks cups full of water. But Disney have cottoned onto that now. So. They weren't doing that when I was in November. They were giving you the little cups in Starbucks. But my little trick is that take one of those little Robinson's high juice things with you, like the little squeezy ones. Yeah. Because obviously children, you know what they're like. Some children don't want water. It's plain boring. But if you take one of those into the parks with you, if you get an iced water, you squeeze it in for your children, and there you go. There's an orange juice for them.
Yeah, I like to do that.
It's just a really good
because you need to keep up on your water, and there's some great water. They've improved the water stations over the years as well. But keep that snack credit for something more exciting,
substantial. But it's really important in mentioning as well, obviously with the Disney dining plan, that when you are eating at a table service restaurant, whilst you aren't paying for the food and your one drink included with your meal, you have to pay gratuities.
Yes, which is your tips.
Yeah.
So
they will. Well, I mean, it's not compulsory, but it's recommended.
Yeah,
and it's their culture.
It's their culture.
And I know it's a bit of a taboo subject, but that's just their culture. And I would never go anywhere in the world and disrespect the way that.
Absolutely not. And to be honest, you're going to get great service in Disney anyway. You know that guaranteed, and they're going to make great service. Going to make it magical. You'll feel like you want to.
When you get your receipt, the recommended gratuity amounts. I would always say if you've had okay service, 15%. If you've had great service, 20%.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I think over certain table size, it will automatically be added on.
Yes.
6 or more, I think it is. It used to be.
It is 6 or more. Table of 6 or more. It's compulsory. You have to.
Yeah.
So if you're a larger family and you using the Disney dining plan, say a family of 10, and you book, say, Rose and Crown at Epcot, you have a table together, you will have to pay the gratuity.
Yeah.
It is compulsory. So if you're a family of 4, it's not. It's recommended, and whether you choose to do that is up to you. I know it's a bit of a taboo subject, but each to their own there. But it's just what it's worth mentioning because whilst the dining plan is free, if you're getting it free or you're paying for it, the gratuities are not included.
Yeah, I remember obviously it's changed from back in the day when I was a server at the Rose and Crown. They'd give you the room key was where all your dining plan was on. So if they hadn't signed the receipt to say there's a tip on it or something, and then you had to obviously get that. It's very different now. I think you're talking like 15 years ago, but you'd be like, oh no, they just think it's going to come off the dining plan or something, or put their room card or whatever, and I'm like, no. It didn't happen that often, but you could get caught out sometimes that like, yeah, they've not left a tip.
Yeah.
So yeah. And I don't know whether also as well, look out for the festivals that are on at Epcot, because you can use your snack credits there as well. I mean, I know we're going to talk about restaurants, our favourite things, but Epcot has festivals throughout the year. You start with Festival of the Arts, you've got Flower and Garden, Food and Wine, which now, they used to not be all, then pretty much cover the whole year now, don't they? I don't think there's ever a time there's not one on.
There's always something
and
now.
they'll have little food booths in the countries, or they have like it will show
in
Epcot,
the entrance area as well.
And that'll have like little mini plates. But some of them could be up to like $10, and it's a great way of trying the food. Like they'll have like one of my favourites.
And it will have the little DDP logo.
You'll be able to see that. I used to love. I don't know whether they still do it. They used to do the bacon. The soup, the cheddar cheese and bacon soup from Le Cellier, which is the fancy restaurant in Canada Pavilion. They used to do that as a little bowl with a little pretzel bread. That was that was included. And that's a great way of trying that soup without obviously going into the whole restaurant. So look out for what festival is on. And they've just released, actually, I'm doing the Festival of the Arts. Well, probably already done it by the time it's come out, but then I was looking today at what food's available and what I want to do, and I'm going to save some of my snack credits for
well, you'll have to
figment cake.
You have to do some for me, because I'm going to be there as well on the same day.
Yeah. Well, I've seen a figment cake and I'm like, yep.
I have seen the figment cake. I saw
it just looked cool.
The video they did for it, Disney Parks, it was like retro, wasn't it?
I've not seen the video. I've just seen like
they're on like vinyl discs spinning it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or maybe it wasn't Disney Park, maybe it was someone else, but it was all the different versions. I saw the figment cake.
Yeah, there's always some you'll see, and just like say, ask us, we all got our favourites from. We've all done all the team have done different festivals, haven't they? So we've all got our favourites in Epcot. But yeah, there's so many snacks that you'll hear the ones that everybody raves about. It's kind of a rite of passage to have.
The ones that everybody raves about, though, are not necessarily are people's favourites, though.
No, and there's just so much choice.
There is.
So.
But then, talking about the restaurants, I think that we should talk about... We're not necessarily recommending these, because everybody's taste is different. We do always say, go look at the menus yourself and decide if they're suitable for you.
Absolutely.
However, why don't we mention a couple of our favourite quick service restaurants?
Yeah, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I love Disney Springs. I do love there. And I think Blaze Pizza is one of my favourites. We're definitely going to go there. It's probably not the best, best bang for your buck, but it's great. That's basically, imagine like Subway where you choose what your toppings are, but it's pizza. And
like
it's
it has to make your own pizza.
Yeah.
I've never been.
You know, I love Blaze. Absolutely love it. And you'll get refillable drinks in there as well. Deluxe Burger. I really want to try that Eat in Disney Springs. Yeah, I think that's going to be on my list as well.
I just want to take a moment to tell everybody watching and listening, like, Eat in Disney Springs. I went a few days after it had first opened, a year or so ago, a couple of years ago, and it's an Indian restaurant. It's quick service. It's included in the quick service dining plan, and I love Indian food, and it's never busy. I think it's really underrated.
Yeah, it's tucked away a bit, isn't it?
It's literally next to the Christmas shop.
Yeah.
So it's next to the Christmas shop in Disney Springs, and you can get like a make your own bowl, and it's included, and it's huge. It's included in the quick service dining plan, this make your own bowl. So you choose your sauce, your meat, or they don't even just have meat. I had battered cauliflower.
Oh, nice.
As well, with tikka sauce and rice, and then there's some other bits and pieces in there. But then I always do pay for a side in there as well. Everybody has got to try these. The curried fries.
Oh, okay.
I would say they are probably some of the best fries you'll have at Disney World.
Oh, okay. That's on my list then.
Really nice fries, and they're not too thin, not too thick, and they've got like a powder over, which is like a curry powder.
Yeah.
And obviously you get included a refillable, and it's
really
unlimited refills.
Yeah. They've all got drinks machines and all of the things. Yeah.
You just go fill it up as much as you want. Really underrated, and that one is a really good restaurant for getting bang for your buck.
Yeah,
with your quick
definitely. And if you want a bit of different flavour, different cuisine, I love Satuli Canteen in Animal Kingdom. So that's in the Pandora World of Avatar. Great again.
It's like a
build your own bowl of all the meats and proteins, or you can get the
very healthy as
well. Like the cheeseburger pods as well, like the As, what they call cheeseburger pods, aren't they? That's what they're called.
I don't know. I wouldn't even choose to have them.
I know. I've never tried the bowls though, so maybe I'll do that this time.
Really nice.
Flame tree barbecue is really great in Animal Kingdom as well. That's going to be your big platters and stuff. Polite Pig is a really good one. That's in Disney Springs. So again, like the meat platters and stuff, like really good value.
You know what is really nice in Animal Kingdom, and it's I only go there for like some tapas and a couple of cocktails, but I pay out of pocket for it. The Nomad Lounge.
Oh, we love it there. Yeah, my mum and dad rope drop the Nomad Lounge. That's what they say. They don't go to Avatar.
Outside, though,
they go to
on the
Nomad
balcony
Lounge.
Area.
Yeah.
And if you go at Christmas time, Santa goes by on the barges as well.
Love that.
But yeah, that's not Disney Dining Plan. That's just somewhere that I like.
Yeah,
to
the
go.
lounges are really nice. So if you do want a little bit of extra something, maybe you want a little drink or you like a drink, there's always some sort of food on the menu at the lounges and the bars as well. What about Hollywood Studios? Woody's?
Do you know what? I don't really eat quick service in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one.
I think Hollywood Studios is lacking quick service.
Oh no, I do love a Ronto wrap though. So we're going to go in and use. I like the breakfast Ronto wrap, so we are going to go and use a credit for that. Again, probably not best bang for your buck, but I do like either lunch or breakfast, the Ronto wrap in Star Wars.
What was it I had when I was there in November, and it was near Tower of Terror, and it was absolute. It was like I know what it was. It was like a waffle cone with chicken in it. And like mashed potato, and it was spicy. And I got it from just opposite Tower of Terror. I can't remember what it was called.
Like Sunshine. There's like on that strip. There's a few.
Boulevard.
Yeah, there's a few different ones, isn't there?
Places, but I personally, for my tastes, everyone might not agree. Like you say, you like the Ronto wraps and things. I'm not a big lover.
Yeah.
But
Woody's lunchbox is good though.
Even that for me, I'm not.
It's good. It's good. I don't mind it there. Have you seen the spring rolls, haven't they? They just released a strip, but they're not a snack credit, so don't get caught out. Like spring rolls, if you heard about the spring rolls in Magic Kingdom and now in the Toy Story and Hollywood Studios, they're not. They haven't got the symbol. Because I was like,
what, though? I very rarely even go into the Toy Story area. I'm not a huge Toy Story fan.
No, I know.
But I think. We'll stay on to quick service, but going over, Epcot is just fantastic for quick service, so we don't even need to go there. Well showcased and everything, but Animal Kingdom's great as well. But hotel-wise, some of the hotel quick service I've already mentioned.
Yeah, you love Gasparilla Grill. I love Sasagula Floatworks in French Quarter. Yeah, love it there as well.
French Quarter's really
beignets
good.
And snacks.
They've got the beignets at the Scat Cat. And that's a snack credit, and you get 3 beignets.
Yep. But you're going to get like New Orleans, like that kind of southern Cajun food in there. So if you want to try something different,
Caribbean Beach has got a good quick service.
Yeah.
What's it called? It's gone from my head. Wilderness Lodge. I can't remember the name of it. They've got a really small quick service there, and they do really nice cupcakes, which have got the little burning log fire on. They're absolutely delicious.
What's the name of that?
I can't remember what it's called, but it's in Wilderness Lodge, and their quick service menu is really good in there. To be honest, I think most of the resort hotels have got better quick service than the parks.
Yeah.
If I'm honest with you.
Yeah. There's some definitely. I can't. Magic Kingdom. I love going to Gaston's and using my snack credit for the cinnamon bun.
Yeah.
But that's again like a snack though. You can share that though. Just try a little bit of that.
This isn't really good bang for your buck, but I've got to mention it because I love it. It's Pinocchio's.
Oh yeah, it's a classic, Kingdom. Isn't it?
Chicken tenders.
Yeah, if you want that classic, or like a flatbread, just some fries. I love just some fries and honey mustard sauce.
They do loaded fries in there now.
Yeah,
I had
flies.
Loaded flies. I like Pinocchio's, and I just want to say, and I hope that one day this comes back. But I remember when Be Our Guest had breakfast and it was quick service, and there was I can't remember what it's called. It was like Gaston's eggs, and it was like I can't remember if it was eggs Benedict or poached eggs or whatever, but it was something with eggs, and it was absolutely gorgeous, and it was only a quick service credit. I always used to buy the grey stuff on the side, pay cash for that.
Lunch was as well.
Lunch was quick service, it was, you're right.
Yeah, because we did the lunch one
And
time.
now, dinner's just, it's just literally like signature all the time.
I know, and it's so, because I mean, and I never found it even, it was busy, but it was never like unbearably busy, even when it did quick service, so it's like they could still do it. But yeah, Magic, I mean, obviously Casey...
It always looks like a little bit emptier these days.
Yeah.
I think people sort of put it off now. I think if they changed it back to quick service breakfast and quick service lunch, then it would get busier.
Yeah.
Because I would quite happily even pay for breakfast in the B, I guess, because back in the day, it wasn't even that bad value, really.
No, you're at the back of the park, then you kind of set for the day, then in Magic Kingdom.
Oh, I've got to mention Sleepy Hollow, or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
is that the right name?
the one with the waffles, the big
Yes.
waffles. I've never ate there.
Oh my God.
Is it good?
Yeah.
The chicken, the spice,
The funnel cake with the strawberries and cream.
That's a good, again, shareable. So if you don't want a lot and
I can't eat it all.
no, you need to like use that one credit, like share between the two. I think we're going to do that a lot on our holiday because Kira.
That's not a snack credit there. That's
A quick service. Yeah. I mean, Magic Kingdom. I do snack a lot around there. We could go into snacks though. Favourite snacks if you wanted to, or are you not?
Table service first.
Table service. Okay.
Quick service.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to tell you my favourite. I said if I had the table service dining plan, I keep saying table service dining plan.
Full Disney
dining plan. I would, like I said, I would not use breakfast at all for anything normally. I would just use like a breakfast bar from home in my suitcase in the room. Then I would always save my snack credit for like a coffee or a cupcake or whatever. Then lunch, quick service, dinner, table service. That's me. If I have that.
Yeah.
Now, there are two restaurants. One of them's not operating the way that it used to, but I'll mention it still. Two restaurants where, in my opinion, one was probably one of the best. One, in my opinion, now is the best place to use a table service credit for breakfast. So currently, I'll talk about the old one first. So it's still there. It's Trattoria El Forno at the Boardwalk.
Oh yeah.
So the restaurant's open, but prior to COVID, if you went for breakfast there, there was Ariel, Eric, Rapunzel, and Flynn.
Yeah, I had that booked. I never got
amazing.
to it. Yeah.
It was so good, and you could use table service credit there. But unfortunately now, those characters are not in there for breakfast, but you can still go.
Yeah.
But now, my favourite place across all of Walt Disney World for breakfast, using a table service credit, it's, what's it called? Not Trattoria El Forno, what am I talking about? I just spoke about that. At the top of the Riviera
Topolino's.
Topolino's Terrace, that's it.
Yes, yeah.
Because it begins with a T, it's similar.
Yeah.
But Topolino's Terrace, best breakfast, table service, Disney World, hands down for me.
Yeah, it's an amazing one. And
it's
that's just the one
character.
credit. I'm really
character as
surprised,
well.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'll get great views of the resort, of like Epcot, Hollywood Studios, characters, and it isn't packed. I feel there's loads of space in that restaurant.
Yes, loads
so
of space.
the characters take the time with you.
The characters do a dance around the restaurant.
Yeah. And you get like little pastries for the table, and then you can choose, like your main like kind of entree breakfast. Yeah, we loved it when we did that.
I love that for breakfast.
Yeah, because if you compare that to Chef Mickey's, now Chef Mickey's is kind of a very classic.
It's a buffet.
It's a buffet. It's very busy. It's very loud. It's a lot of fun. I mean, kids will love it, but it is that buffet. It's in the contemporary. It's very close to Magic Kingdom. So, but then if you look at, they're so different, aren't they? Like,
I personally am not a big lover of Chef Mickey. It's too busy for me.
Yeah.
Too noisy as well, because it's open air in the contemporary resort with the monorails going past. You can see all the balconies with the rooms, with the corridors. So to me, it's just a little bit too noisy for first thing in the morning. But Trattoria El Forno, Topolino's Terrace, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
love it.
And you're right by the Skyliner, so head to Hollywood Studios, head to Epcot. You're right by there.
You can have a look in the shop in Riviera as well, because in that
beautiful.
Riviera shop, they've got loads of like exclusive merch as well. Like they've got beautiful Mickey and Minnie plushies and the suitcases and everything, shirts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I like that. But I think what's really important to mention, we won't talk too much about Cinderella's Royal Table because most people know about that because it's in the castle and that's a princess restaurant. But another alternative for princess dining, I'm not sure if I'm going to say it right.
I can't say it. In Epcot.
Acacia's in Epcot.
Yeah.
And it's in the Norway Pavilion. That's a really good restaurant that gets overlooked that has princesses in it.
Yeah.
Princess dining.
It's really good. Yeah, that's it. A bit quieter again.
And it's not a signature restaurant.
No. It's great.
It's a table service credit.
All right.
Cinderella's Royal Table signature.
Signature. Wow.
And
Yeah.
you're still getting to meet princesses. But the thing is with Cinderella Table, it's in the castle.
Yeah.
So it's iconic.
Yeah, people, especially first time, you do kind of want to do that. But I love, I'm trying to think of, I do always love going to Ohana. It's a really popular one that's in the Polynesian Resort.
Yes, people love that for breakfast.
Love that breakfast. I love it a lot. It's family style, so the noodles are so good, the pot stickers. If you love, like, they do like fresh like steak and chicken, which is kind of wasted on me, but I love the rest of it. I've always done Ohana's. And again, if you finish around the fireworks, you can grab a little cocktail, take it out to the beach and watch the fireworks from there. Where else do I love to go?
This is signature, but I love the Yachtsman Steakhouse.
I've never done that. Yeah, everyone says that's the best. What about Steakhouse 71?
Gorgeous.
So I've never done that. Yeah, I've never done that. But I used to love the Wave when that was there. But obviously
the burgers are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I'd like to try that. Where else do I like? I used to love
California Grill.
I do as well. Done that a few times.
Nice to see it with a fireworks.
Yeah, it's a love. If you've got a special
time.
occasion, you're celebrating something really special, like it is lovely up there, and you'll get that lovely different firework viewing. I've always loved like sci-fi dining. I did Woody's, what's it called, Roundup Rodeo. Have you not? No, I mean, it's very burgers milkshake, but it's so classic.
Sci-fi dining, that's the one where it's like
even cars.
The cars.
Yeah,
I've never done it.
It's so much fun.
I want to do it.
Yeah, I love being there.
I really like. This is a really good character one for me, and I always book this to get the Fantasmic dining package thing, and it's.
The Hollywood and Vine.
Hollywood and Vine.
Yeah, that's a bit overlooked. I've never done that.
I love it. Do you know what? There's not one visit probably in the last 8-9 years where I've not eaten there, and it's buffet.
Yeah.
But it's like the characters in there are Hollywood outfits, and they change it seasonally as well. So when it's Halloween, they have Halloween outfits. But the Halloween outfits are different to their.
So was that falling down the whole time?
Laura's ears are falling down. It's the popcorn weighing it down.
I know.
But the character outfits, like for Halloween and Christmas, are different to their parks, Christmas and Halloween outfits.
Okay.
So it's a really, really good place to go. I do like as well, next door to it, you've got
50s Prime Time.
50s Prime Time.
I don't like that restaurant.
Do you not?
No, I don't like the food. I don't like the whole, no.
And
it's very, I like a lot of stuff at Disney, but...
It's quite interactive, that one. It's basically where it's like an old 1950s home, and the waitresses and waiters like act like your family.
Yeah.
Like to tell you off and things.
You don't eat your vegetables.
Like, what's that one called? The Karen restaurant?
Karen, yeah, it's kind of that.
Not like to that level, the Karen restaurants you see on
But it's a bit
social
of
media.
fun, and it's like, yeah, it is a bit of fun. I just wouldn't choose them myself, but that's out of, there's very rare that I don't choose somewhere in Disney. I like pretty much all of it, but yeah, what about, because this might be a bit controversial, Woody's Lunchbox.
I haven't eaten there.
Not Woody's Lunchbox, Woody's, the Roundup Road, the new like family style one.
Still, I've seen it online, but
It drives
I
me.
haven't been there.
I can't. I don't know if it's mine. I don't know what it is, but when we all do that, I get the fit of giggles. I can't, like, when everyone's like...
It doesn't...
You don't like to... Well, not a lover of Toy Story.
So for me, I mean, I like Toy Story.
You get a lot of food though, so it's a good value. Like if you want a big like.
I think for kids.
Yeah.
That could be really fun, but for me, it's just.
So I wouldn't spend the money. I love the characters, but I don't personally like. I don't have to go to a character meal every trip.
No.
I'm not that. So I like that. I liked the Toy Story one because there's no characters. It's just there's a bit of something going on. I love the thing. It's really cool. One that I've always loved and I've recommended to everybody since the day I've been going is Animal Kingdom Lodge Boma for breakfast. Yeah. I would even don't waste even a table service, pay out of pocket. It's quite reasonable. Well, it used to be. I don't know what the actual price is right now, but beautiful restaurant. And it's a bit of because it's in Animal Kingdom Lodge. Sometimes it might be a bit of like a taxi maybe in the morning, but then you can get the bus to Animal Kingdom. That breakfast. I've never done the dinner, but the breakfast is amazing. The book because you get all these different foods and stuff. But I've loved it. Always and anyone who goes when I've recommended, they've gone, oh, we love Boma.
I think one of my favourites, ultimate, and this is signature. Do you not know which one I'm going to say?
The Snow White.
Storybook Dining.
Storybook Dining. Yeah.
So basically,
you loved that. I never got to do it.
Lodge, and it's a beautiful restaurant at the back of the Wilderness Lodge Hotel where they've got all these trees in there that are all lit up and the lights change colour, a bit like the diamonds in the dwarfs' mines. And basically, Snow White's in there and a couple of the dwarfs, and then towards the end of your meal, the evil queen appears and you get invited for an audience with the queen. But I love it because she's so dramatic.
Yeah.
Comes out flying with a cape around and it's just iconic.
Yeah,
And I just love the villain interactions more than the princesses because they're just so sassy. They like to roast you and I liked that interaction better. And like she's like, so what kingdom have you travelled from? I'm like, oh, I've travelled from a kingdom called Yorkshire, and you know, having that interaction.
It's a bit more of an experience than just the characters coming out and going, which is amazing, and going and doing your autographs and whatever. That might be enough for you and your family and whatever. That's just a bit of elevate. Because remember they brought out the chocolates in like the little case with the heart on.
Yeah, they did at the end. So basically, with that meal, your signature. So you get your starter, your main, and your dessert. But the thing is, with a dessert in that restaurant, you don't pick which one you want. You're given all of them, and it comes on like a tree thing on different levels. And then at the very end, once you've had those trio desserts, they then bring out the chest thing that she uses, the evil queen, and in there's the chocolate. It's all steaming. It's the heart.
Right. Right. Yeah, so it's all like a bit of elevated experience.
It's an elevated experience, and like the cocktails in there are fantastic. There's one called the Poison Apple, and I recommend it to anybody who likes a apple-based cocktail. And it's like in a martini, like really thin glass, which is what I like, martini kind of glass. And there's the thinnest, like they must waste apple or something because it's like the apple that they put in the top of the glass perfectly fits it. Yeah. And it's the thinnest slice from like the middle of it, but it perfectly fits the circumference of the glass, and the cocktail's just beautiful. That is probably one of my, if not probably my favourite restaurant at Walt Disney World.
Sounds
but the Evil Queen makes it for me. If the Evil Queen wasn't there, I'd still love it. Yeah. But it wouldn't be up there. Right. Because I'm not a massive Snow White fan, to be honest with you. I mean, she's probably my least favourite Disney princess, and I'm not, lover of the Seven Dwarfs or anything, but the Evil Queen's just iconic. Yeah. I think I did have that booked at some point, and I didn't, because of COVID, didn't go. So yeah, I need to do that. But there's just so many. But definitely don't sleep on the hotel. Like look at the resorts and the hotels at Disney, restaurants there. At Wilderness Lodge. Yeah, and there's even like Whispering Canyon at Wilderness Lodge is a fun one. That's more of a family-based one. That's really fun. Like if you want ketchup. Yeah. There's always something going. If you want that fun, just like Disney, what the cast members can do. So many restaurants. Yeah, but there's also places with a quiet the food's amazing. I think we should do an episode on restaurants because we've not even talked about things like Beaches and Cream or Sanaa, Chico. Oh, I love Sanaa. Yeah, I love all that. I really like in Disney Springs, the Edison as well. I love there as well for entertainment. Like that surprised me, that one. I didn't think I'd like it as much. Boathouse is a popular one in Disney Springs. Everybody raves about Boathouse. There's so many in Disney Springs. On restaurants. That might be good to do maybe in series 3 because we'll have recently been back. Yeah. But I think it's worth mentioning lounges as well. And this is more geared towards adults, I'd say. Because obviously adults go to Disney without children, we don't have children and we go to Disney. We like to have a little drink now and again, adult time. And there's so many different lounges. I just want to mention something that I did recently. And this isn't, and just to make you aware, the lounges are not included on dining plans. And I know this is an episode on dining plan, but I think it's important to mention these adult spaces. Obviously, children can go in them, but they're bars. Yeah. So, for example, Geo 82 is quite new. Yeah, you've just done that, haven't you? I've just done that. You can just book to go in and have a drink there, and it overlooks like, you can see, showcase and everything, and but they do have like a fireworks special package thing that I did, and it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours, but everything's included. All your drinks were included, champagne was included, canapes and things was included. That was fantastic. That is adult only. I think it's the first adult only lounge at Disney World because children are not allowed in there. But it's beautiful, and you can learn to teach you all about the history of Spaceship Earth as well.
Oh, I love that.
Because did you know? Because in there they've got like a 3D wall of like Spaceship Earth, is curling round as you go towards the bar area, and it's gold. So I was like, why is it gold? And they said because Spaceship Earth was originally supposed to be gold, but because of the way the Florida sun shined on that, it would have just like burnt people with the light reflecting off it and everything.
Yeah.
So really interesting things like that.
Yeah.
And Space 220 in Epcot.
Yeah,
It's a restaurant as well, not
Yeah.
included on Disney Dining Plan, but they have a lounge.
Yeah, and it's quite a small lounge. There's 6 of us going in February, and I was trying to get. I don't think they do a table of 6, because every time I was putting 6, it was like no. So I did a 4 and a 2. Yet to do it, because I've done it for the actual food, and I've done the lounge as well. I just want the families, the people I'm going with in my family who haven't tried it, to have again, because it's like a ride. It's a bit of a ride, isn't it? As well, it's not, but
You go like 220.
yeah, it's a whole like it is really impressive. It's very cool. So hopefully I'll get a little cocktail in there.
I love the cocktails in there.
Yeah.
Have you had the one where it's got the popping candy?
Yes, the popping candy. Yeah, I love that one.
I actually met a cast member in there who was serving us as well, and their name was Mattie, Mattie. So she took her badge off and let me wear it, and have a photo.
I love that.
I love that.
Yeah.
But the lounges, and then you've got the Beacon Barrel. You've been in that. I've not been in there yet.
Yeah. It was a bit of a, again, it was only just opened. We went in September. The only day we had in Magic Kingdom was the Not So Scary Day. So we did it on that day. The only time I could do was during the fireworks. It wasn't ideal because I love the fireworks on Not So Scary. And it's really cool. It's it's attached to Pirates. I think it's where they used to do like the pirate makeover.
Yeah, because do you know when I was there, I was looking for it. I was looking for it when I was going past Pirates, and I couldn't see where it was.
It's kind of like attached to Pirates, so not where the gift shop is. It's next to the gift shop, I guess, of Pirates.
Behind where that little area is where sometimes Jack Sparrow's and the toilets are down the side there.
I'm not sure. If you walk in, say you just walk in, Pirates is on your left.
Yeah.
It's on your left. It's
before you get to the attraction?
Before you get to like under the arch where you turn the corner to get near Splash Mountain. Yeah, next to the attraction.
Before you get to the entrance or after?
After.
Right, well,
It's along the side of like that.
Yeah. Right, I want to go back and look for it because I couldn't see the entrance.
I thought it was going to be across the road in Tortuga Tavern, but it's not. It's where I think it's where they used to do like the pirate makeover thing. So yeah, unfortunately, we got they have this like side room that like is, and they have a lot of like rooms that are the main bar area is where everything's going on and the lights change and all of that stuff. I thought it'd be a bit more like Trader Sam's, which is really fun. I think you get the atmosphere, you get the whole show wherever you're sitting there because it's smaller. But we kind of were put in this side room. You stood actually, no seats in there, and you're not seeing anything that's going on. You're not seeing the little bird that's coming out. You're not so. It was a bit of I think I booked it again. I'm gonna give it another chance.
They might change things.
Yeah, I completely understand. Like the cast members are working so hard. You can't play it's hot. They're working with what they've got. It was brand new. It was busy. You couldn't budge your reservation. We asked as soon as we got in there. You couldn't budge it. So I understand. So it is what and I said, we'll try it again because we'll do it, and we're doing it in the day this time, midday. I said we can go on Pirates. We can have a drink. It breaks away the day. Yeah, it is fun. I just want to give it another chance.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly check now because I'm sure I booked it because I do want to try it.
Yeah, but we loved it. We did like Ogre's Cantina, which is in.
Love Ogre's Cantina.
That's in Star Wars. That's really fun. We actually took my nephew in there, and he loved it as well.
Did you know that the guy that played Pee Wee Herman, he's the voice of the robot?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, what's he called? I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
I'm trying to get it up on here to see what I've got.
But yeah, that's in Galaxy's Edge, that one. And again, reservation. Paul Rubin, yeah.
Paul Rubin, that's it.
That's again get a reservation for that. I think it's the hype's kind of gone down a little bit, but always lounges you can book reservations for them as well, like 60 days out. You can get a little bit of food, I think, in Ogre's Cantina.
Yeah, they do like a food platter because I have got a booking at Beacon Barrel. Look.
Oh yeah, what day are you going? 9th. Okay.
Day before my birthday.
Oh, cute.
5:20.
It's a good we do want to break away and have a drink and stuff.
Well, that's the night I've got the after hours.
Oh yeah.
Magic Kingdom after hours.
Cool.
But so I'll see what it's like. I'll have to find it up if I can find the entrance. I've got a reservation there.
I hope so.
But there's Also, I know I'm going back to Wilderness Lodge again. Geyser Point is a
love it
really
there.
good like lounge area, overlooking
Food's
the
good in
lagoon.
there, yeah.
Food's good, tapas. Drinks are good.
Yeah, we got big sofas one time and just sat out there, well, in the middle of. Well, 'cause we,
When there's a thunderstorm and you
and you
sat
see
in
it
there,
over the
it's
lake.
amazing.
Three Bridges in Coronado Springs.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh,
Three
love
Bridges
it
in the
there.
They
Yeah.
do the really nice corn with
Yeah.
the corn chips with the fried sweet corn.
Yeah.
You can get that on a quick service.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'd pay for it,
Yeah.
but you can use quick service. But also the Dahlia Lounge on the top of Coronado Springs is amazing.
Beautiful Destino
I
Tower.
can't believe I've forgotten to talk about this restaurant.
Oh, what?
This is table service, Toledo.
Toledo's, yeah.
Toledo at the top of Coronado Springs is one of the best and most
It is a bit
underrated.
Topolino, Toledo, and Tortuga. Oh, what are they called? What's it called? Tuto Hotel. What's the one?
Tortuga Tavern or something like that.
The other one. The one you did a boardwalk one.
Topolino's.
No, the other one.
Trattoria al Forno.
Trattoria, that
Right,
one.
so basically,
They all sound the same to me.
like teas, aren't
Yeah,
they?
no wonder you got
Trattoria,
confused.
Topolino's. What's the...
Toledo.
Toledo. Yeah, no wonder I'm getting confused.
I know,
with
I
all
would
these
as well.
names. But yeah, that's amazing. And we used 2 table service credits and did like a shared steak thing that came out all cut. And what's amazing about Toledo as well is it overlooks Epcot and Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
So if you get a table near the window, you can actually see the fireworks from there as well. The Dahlia Lounge next door. I know we were just saying about Satuli Canteen. Not Satuli
Three
Canteen.
Bridges. Three Bridges.
Savvy's Workshop. No, God, what's going on with my brain today?
Three Bridges
Chili
outside.
restaurant.
You
The
mean
one in Ogre's Cantina, and they do like, what am I talking about? I'm getting crazy now. Dahlia Lounge.
Yeah,
right, okay,
we're in
let's just start
Coronado
again.
Springs.
In Coronado Springs.
Dahlia
Dahlia
Lounge.
Lounge.
Three
Just-
Bridges is outside.
Yeah, Three Bridges outside, Cross Point, in the middle of the lagoon. Dahlia Lounge has amazing tapas. They have amazing cocktails, and they have a viewing platform outside, so you can go sit outside and watch the fireworks at Epcot and Hollywood
yeah,
Studios.
such a
as
cool
well.
view as well up there.
I love that. There are so many good lounges at Disney World. The Rose in the Grand Floridian Resort is lovely.
Oh, I love the. Yeah, I was there on
Beauty and the
opening
Beast
day of that
inspired.
one, and it was a soft opening. We were happy to just be. It was really funny. We ended up. We're going to Magic Kingdom. We ended up on the monorail, and the monorail broke down. We had to get off at Grand Floridian. We were like, oh, we'll go and get the boat.
get a drink.
So we walked through. No, we didn't know it was open though.
did
It
you
was.
not?
It wasn't supposed to be open. So we're walking through, and we can see people going in there. So we went up. We had this whole plan. Yeah, we had this whole plan of what we were doing that day, and they were like, oh yeah, we are open. We were like, right, get us a seat. I think if you still Google. The Rose, Grand Floridian, whatever. That my picture put like if you could put
really?
Google
Well, I've got
pictures,
that.
there's my picture because all the vloggers and all the people. This was back in 2019. They all came in and were getting
Well,
it because
we
it was
have
like
a
a
look afterwards,
preview. Yeah,
don't
but yeah, I love it in there.
There's the what was I going to say? Not the Rose. Do you know what? I've completely lost my train of thought. I really have.
In the Grand Floridian because the new bar.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. So when I was there in November, it had literally just opened. Is it called the Birdcage?
I think so.
It's basically in the atrium of the hotel. That's a beautiful bar, but it's only small. There's only like 6, 7, 8 seats on the front and a couple on the side. But they do serve you in all the reception area of the Grand Floridian. But there's so many now.
And I mean that's completely sidetrack of dining plan though. That's
We have.
Yeah, but this is just to kind of if you want
We're
to.
just trying to explain there's so many different places to eat and drink and everything.
The main thing is don't think you just have to eat in your hotel. Don't think you just have to eat in the parks. Get on that app and just narrow down different cuisines, different places. If you know you're going to be in Hollywood Studios that day, even surrounding areas. Don't think that you're just trapped to Hollywood Studios. You get the boat, you can go to Boardwalk. Yeah, you can go across the Boardwalk and that's going to have other things there. Or you're right at the back of Epcot there, so you could do a bit of a mix of both. Don't restrict yourself and know kind of what's included on your plan. So you can narrow it down.
Say, one more thing. Rose and Crown. I always go to the quick service for the fish and chips.
Do you that's where I used to work, so
I know,
I'm sick of those fish and chips.
I will admit though, I don't know how true this is, but Maya had said to me, because obviously Maya worked there as well, that it was catfish or something. So I remember when something like that, she said it was. And then someone had told me, I don't know who told me, it might be Nella, said that they grow it in the land, the fish that you eat. I don't know how true
They used to grow a lot, so obviously Yeah, they use a lot of the stuff they grow in Living with the Land in like, what's the one that moves? Garden Grill?
Garden Grill,
Yeah, that moves around as well. Yeah.
Characters there.
Yeah.
Well, because I remember when I'm sure it was Maya who said that to me. I remember then the first time I went, after she told me that, we'd ordered the fish and chips on the quick service, and we're both looking at each other going, you go first.
I'm not sure what it is.
But
I don't think
at the end of the day, it still tastes like fish and chips.
Yeah.
So
I used to love.
whatever it is.
I used to love working in there. But it's just so like Epcot's just like food. If you're a
everywhere.
foodie,
La
oh my
Hacienda's
god,
really good being Mexico as well.
yeah. I love all of that. But
think
I'm excited to do the quick service dining plan. Like we're as a family, we're ready to. We're happy with. We don't want to get we don't want to rush round. That's not why we're doing the quick
like
service.
Said,
we don't want to
this
get
is
stuck
your
with
first trip
restaurant.
for a while, so you want to be out.
Yeah, I'm taking someone who's never been before. My auntie and uncle haven't been in many years, so we've got a lot to pack in 10 nights. But we just love, and we've chosen a hotel that's nearer to Disney Springs. We can go in there, and I'm excited to see. I know my dad's going to be saving the receipts and making sure he gets his money's worth, but I'll just be like, whatever.
I'll be doing that as well. I'll be doing
Yeah,
the
it is interesting to see, but it's so. And again, people do ask us a lot that. How do I get the dining? Like it will come on your room card or on the app. Also magic bands as well.
Yeah,
you just
keep
tap,
track
don't
of it
you?
all, tap your
It's
magic
all
band,
you can
use
keep
your
track
app.
of it. Like you won't get anything before you go. It's all kind of done when you're there.
get there.
And the cast members there know it all. So just ask them if you're a bit confused or need to link anything.
Yeah. I think the best takeaways from this episode, thanks, we're pretty much at the end of it now, is Disney dining plans, they are good value for money. If you're paying for them, very good value for money.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you research your restaurants, book your table service restaurants 60 days in advance. If you've got a free Disney dining plan offer, it is free.
Yeah.
If any offers come out in the future and you book with Ever After Holidays, you can amend it to include any future offer.
And we always share on our Facebook, our socials when the offer's out, when it's coming out. When we get any once we get we get a yes from Disney when they announce it, they tell us.
We normally find out before.
Yeah.
And we have to prep our marketing and everything, and we're on like an embargo as such. We're not allowed, even if we know, like 3 weeks before, and someone asks, "Is the dining plan coming out?" or something like that. We're not allowed to say anything.
No, we wait for Disney,
we
and then
have to wait for Disney
and then
to say and announce what it is they're doing. So if you ever get anybody telling you anything like, I don't know, 3 months in advance, like I'll guarantee the dining plan for you. Well, they can't because they don't know at that point. No one knows.
No.
And even if they're telling you 3 weeks before, if we know and they do know and they're telling you, then they're kind of breaking that trust with Disney, which is bad. But we don't work that way. We love working with Disney, so we'll keep it good. But we hope you've enjoyed this episode, all about the Disney dining plans.
Yeah, we could talk so much about it. We need to do a separate restaurant one, snacks.
We'll do a restaurant
Follow us both online, though, because we say...
You know what I think we should do? Do get your dad to keep a track. I'll keep a track.
Okay.
And then when we do a Disney dining one in the restaurant one in the future, we'll...
Yeah, we can have a look,
And
So,
we'll talk about 'em.
just say during this, as this one is airing, we will be over there, experience it. Say me experiencing the Disney
I'll
quick
already
service
be back
dining
by the
plan.
time this episode
Yeah,
goes
so
out.
say follow us both on our Instagrams. They'll be either in the description, and so we'll see. I'm going to definitely vlog and get loads of pictures, and on our TikTok, or wherever I've told is TikTok, and on all of our Instagram, Facebook, pictures of the snacks. Ratings of the snack.
All the food.
I love all that, all the food, all the restaurants and things like that. But yeah, if you ever just need, if you're like a customer of ours, and you booked a holiday and you're just thinking, oh, what do you like? Where would you go to eat? Or I'm thinking of this and that. Just always give us a call as well, even if you've got your holiday booked.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. So yeah, I love that.
Thank you, everybody, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. And we will see you next week.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Some special guests, I believe.
Oh yeah. See you
one
there.
special guest? I'm not sure. Join us next week. We'll see you real soon.
See you soon.
Thank you for joining us on the Ever After Cast.
If you've enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe and share the magic. For more Disney and Universal travel inspiration, visit everafterholidays.com or follow us on social media.
You can follow myself, Matty, on Instagram at Matty Happily Ever After.
And you can follow me, Laura, at Kind of Magic Laura.
If you want to find daily holiday offers and more, you can also visit facebook.com/everafterholidays or follow our Instagram at eafterholidays.
If you'd like to be a guest on a future episode or you have any questions you'd like us to answer, please email info@everafterholidays.com.
See you real soon.